be like, I'm lost, you know, and like have the producer be like, you know, wow, we're screwed. So that was really interesting to me, and just a real, again, like an arc of growth. I want to tell you, I'm going to show you this other clip here. It's my directing reel, which I made and edited recently, and has a lot of my stuff on it. And one of the film's Butterflies, I worked with a DP who I really love, great guy, but he had a moment where he stayed up too late and he was cranky the next morning, and he did a dumb thing. He made a sound during a take, and he made it purposefully, like that kind of a sound. And the actress had to make that sound, and then he was like, yeah. I was like, wow, you're way too loose, man. You know what I mean? You can't do that. And he got cranky and mad at me, and mad, I was disrespectful. And I was like, okay, great, let's go to the bathroom. Let's get away from the rest of everyone. Let's not have this conversation in front of other people. That's respectful to you, that's respectful to me. We're not gonna have a drama. And let's go in here and have a talk. And so he was pissed off, stomping around, and so he sat down. I said, what do you need me to say to make this all right? Because we do not have time today to have an argument. What do you need from me? And this is a thing that I use now all the time. The only thing that is missing in any situation is what I'm not giving. I'm not being patient. I'm not listening. I'm not communicating clearly. Because if I was communicating to you, you would understand and we would not have a problem. Do you feel I have disrespected you? I respect you, of course. That should be a given. If I have not made that clear, that's on me. I apologize. Right? So to take full responsibility for every situation that I am in. Therefore, I have no one to blame, no matter how the other person is behaving. They could be terrible, a bad person. I have somebody on my communication lines right now that's like, you know, not so cool. But I was like, I'm always going to have to think about how have I responded? How have I walked that path? And I cannot fix this person. And I'm not going to give him all of my energy, but I can be very clear about what I want, and I can be kind in my communication, and I can also make limits and boundaries and be like, well, you know, I look forward to a resolution of this shortly. Because we ain't gonna go on this like all that. If you continue this, then you are deciding that this is not, you know, if someone continues to fight with you, then they are deciding they don't want to have a relationship with you for whatever reason, and then you kind of have to go like, well, I understand that this is something that you just want to like turn into something, and I don't. So I wish you well. That's when you really have to like cut the line, right? But if they didn't get your goat, then they didn't take that from you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's, I think that's a little game that's going on there, right? Mm-hmm. So that's also a part of leadership and being on a set and like putting up with people who are cranky, who are in a bad mood, who haven't slept enough, who are insecure, they don't feel that they acted well, and it's your fault because you're the director and you should be helping them. It's irrational. But when I said that back to this guy, I said, what do you need me to say? Oh, I felt disrespected. I said, do you want me to make sure that the crew knows that I respect you? Yeah. Okay. That's easy. Go back out there. I think AJ's a great DP. Don't put that out there. I love you, Richard. He knows this. But he is a great DP. He's a great DP. And I just needed to make sure he had a bad morning. He didn't feel good. You know, I love him. I love his work. I respect him wildly. Did it cost me anything? No. I got a million other things to do. I can do that. I'm smart enough. I can handle that. That's nothing. Nothing to give that. You know? So that's just something like, think about how much you have in terms of resources and the human being inside of you. Think about how long your own personal burn is. Of course you're here. You've done amazing things in your life already. You've probably overcome more than you'll ever tell me, certainly. You know, especially if you're in the arts, people don't come here like, you know, my life is so good, you know. A lot of times people in the arts have had some bumps in the road, right? So just, you know, keep that in mind that the bad things that happen to you may have happened to somebody else too. And so because you understand bad things, you can also extend graciousness and consideration and kindness and compassion, right? All right, I'm going to show you my director's note so you can see it's somewhere in here. Actually, it's the link I sent you.
Yep, I think I have that one.
Okay.